a sunny day, kicking back and chilling. There's no better way. We're all in this together, sure as the birds sing. Join me now in my backyard, talking about different things. Backyard, and your yard is my backyard. My yard and your yard is our backyard, all around the world. Welcome to Backyard with Sheree Brown. That's me. For a very special edition of Backyard with Sheree Brown. And we have all the fixing and the makings, especially during this time of quarantine. It's been a rough time, I know, for a number of us. And you'll hear the kids in the background. Our neighbors' kids are out, and we have some people getting some construction work done on their home. So it's real, right on time with me in my backyard. And I'm so excited to finally be able to host this premiere of a special music video that I've been working on for quite a while. We were thinking it would be released earlier this year, but then the pandemic happened, and we had delay after delay after delay, but it's still perfect timing. It's for the song I Choose Love, which Patrice, Rushen, and I co-wrote. And we released it back in February 14th of this year, 2020, as a single, just a soft release. But so much has come from that. And you like my look today? This project is dedicated to young adult women and challenges that they have overcome in life. And they share it in a book that's going to be forthcoming called Messages from the Spirit. And the music from the album is called, well, the album is called Messages from the Spirit, The Collective. And the music in that album, which this particular song is part of, is dedicated to each woman and their story. So there's 10 chapters in the book. But the album is going to be coming out soon. I'm so excited. But I got off track, right? So what's happening, I decided I would fork out my hair today and have a natural so that I could kind of recreate what I was going through and how I wore my hair back in the 70s, back during the 70s and the 80s, during my young adult years. So this project is dedicated also, it was inspired by my young adult years, which has so much to do with who I am and the foundations that I've set and continue to embrace over the years. So we're going to have a fun day. There's going to be a lot of different things that we're going to do. I feel something coming on. Messages from the Spirit. Doug, my hubby, and this is my manager, Jon Redwine. Wow. Do I still look like no? Do I still look like it?
Yes.
And then here's that's the second one. Let me show you the first one. And this is Brenda Hewitt. She's a partner of ours. And we are working on probably what I feel is the best project I've worked on in 40 years since my Capitol days. This is the first album.
Wow.
Yeah. So this new one is, the new album's called Messages from the Spirit. And first single and the video we're working on today is called I Choose Love. Wait, you can't. And me and Patrice and I wrote the co-vocal song. So the album will be out soon. The single was released on Valentine's Day, February 14th of 2020. Wow.
The last success I had.
The last, oh, get out of here. Don't listen to him.
I was their age when that got a little gray, a little something out here, but we still doing it.
Sheree Brown, music video, I Choose Love, and that's a wrap.
That was a behind-the-scene clip that was put together by Mimi Miller. We call her the Surf Chick. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I thought it would be fun to, give you a little snippet of that before you actually see the music video that's coming up a little bit later. And it was directed by Lance Bernard Mitchell in association with 12th Planet Media. He was the DP and the cinematographer also. It was edited by Selvin Selle Price, and it was co-produced by my husband Doug Johnson Sr., a new partner of ours, Brenda Hewitt, and myself. And there were so many wonderful people that were involved with it. Jelani Thomas, I've known him since he was little, but he's a man right now. He helped a lot in the production, and I had some wonderful assistants, Vivi Jones and Yvette Collins, and that helped things to go very smooth. They're in the clip also. And there's other people that were involved. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But I want to say that it was, you may notice, some of you who may be familiar with Leimert Park Village here in Los Angeles, California, it was videotaped there. And that meant so much to me because it took me back to my young adult years. And since this project was inspired by my young adult years, that was my stomping ground back then. I was involved with Transcendental Meditation, and they had a TM center right there in Leimert Park. I spent so much time there. But right, the Esselwan Books is there. Hot and Cold Restaurant. Barbara Morrison, she has a little theater there. And a community build, an awesome community program that helps folks in the community, especially now during the pandemic, going through all that we've been going through. And then there's Chaos Network, and with Ben Caldwell, there is just a number. There's so many. I know the World Stage, which is really important. I've actually performed there, and they let us use the stage and their back entrance and holding place to set up and make that our spot that everyone congregated at, and the kids waited. So anyway, I wanted to just say that, but there were children involved with this, and so I decided that the children that were involved they had some things to say about the song "I Choose Love," and I think so. I feel something coming. I feel something coming.
I loved filming I Choose Love because I could know how they made music videos, and it was cool, like singing, and I was also singing with my cousins.
My favorite part of filming was having some of my cousins and my friends come with me and join and sing a beautiful song.
My favorite part was my first scene where like they're showing videos and stuff, and then I just appear out of nowhere, jump down, and give some high fives to my friends.
My favorite part was I was singing.
Playing the piano because I love to play and I love singing.
I love filming video because I'm singing, being with my cousins, and meeting new people. Favorite part of filming the video of I Choose Love is when you say love.
In my perspective, I think love is giving people something and not expecting anything in return.
Love is a feeling. Love is when people take care of each other and care about them.
Love is people who you like and family and friends. Love is joy, opportunity, hope, and it's a feeling that you really care about the person.
Love is all about loving people and being with people and smiling. Love is when you love someone.
The world needs more love because people are so cruel and mean, and they're just doing all this bad stuff that no one ever wants to happen, but it's happening in our world right now.
We want more love in the world so people can feel happy and be safe. The world needs more love because it has lots of people mean and people not recycling and throwing trash on the ground.
There's so many people that are cruel and mean out in the world. So that's why I think the world needs love.
Without more love, there won't be joy.
It needs more love because there's people who don't like each other because they don't think the same, act the same, or look the same. If there was more love in the world, people would still love them. The world needs more love because love helps everyone.
The world needs more love because all of this hope, it's just getting packed into one little group of people. But the world needs to have love because then it'll expand their awareness and their niceness. And that's why I think the world always needs more love.
Those were some of the children, all of those children that just shared what they felt love was about and how they felt about working on the production of this music video. All of them were in it, of course. So I want to introduce you to those children and the other children that were a part of this music video. I think that we wanted to, when we were doing the storyboard, we wanted to spotlight, highlight children because there's such an innocence about children. And I think that the children are the future of society, the world. And if we embrace them with love and they continue to embrace others with love and to embrace love, which they already have. I mean, hate is a learned behavior. And so I wanted to focus on the innocence of children and the theme of this video and this song. It's about respect and not disrespect. It's about love and not hate. It's about acceptance, accepting people the way that they are. So I want to mention some of the names. It's Isaiah and Elijah Brown, and Jackson Dillinger, Bria Jordan, and Jordan Wall, Monroe Jordan, Anika Tay, Lillian Gray Moselle Hayden, Naomi Nix. And there were some children that actually sang in the recording of the song that are not on the video. And that's Sky Brown and Anai Brown and Nia Porter. So I wanted to mention them. They're actually in the recording along with all the other ones that sang in the recording also. But we had so much fun with the kids. It was so much fun watching them just innocently going on, but you'll see in a minute. And I wanted to acknowledge Steve Barry Cohen, who has a cameo in the music video, and also a young lady by the name of Rosa Pinate, who actually does sign language in the video. And it was so much fun because while we were all getting ready and practicing with the kids, we were learning the sign language of I Choose Love. And I even learned it. So there was a lot of fun. I also would like to acknowledge Cecil Holmes, who did aerial shot, and there's some other folks, but they're listed on the credits at the end of the music video. I also want to acknowledge Tony Elpana Welch. He has a Tony Salsa Village, and they were there the day that we were shooting in Leimert Park. And we needed some dancers to sing, and he was kind enough to invite us in at the end of his class, play the song, and he and his students that were taking the class participated in the music video. It's fun. You have to check it out. And a remix. We used a remix of the song "I Choose Love" done by a young, very popular producer named Jon Redwine. So, be on the lookout for that. But one of the things, there is a scene in there that we actually recorded at Conway's recording studio in Hollywood, California. That was so special for me. Oh my goodness. Because I actually recorded my first 2 albums on Capitol Records back then as a young adult, and went back into their studio to not only record a segment with the kids at the studio, but to do some recording for this project. It was 40 years ago. And when I went into there, and I went into Studio A, where I initially went 40 years ago, I was just overwhelmed with emotion. It was so special and made this project more special. So that was a result of Buddy and Susan Bruno and the staff at Conway's recording studio. They rolled out the red carpet for us and made this project even much more special and more of a story for us. We're real close to the premiere of this music video. I just want to talk about some of those that were in the actual recording. Marcus Pettit on piano, Patrick Jarrett Jr. on drums, Maurice Ellis on bass, and we had Fabian Chavez, who did the flute. And then, of course, the children that are singing that I've already mentioned. And then Marcus Paul, Maya Nicole, and I did the backgrounds for it. So I want you to just really enjoy this and know that something so special. I've been waiting for you to see this. Enjoy.
Been a long time coming. Always feels like I'm running from things in this world. And when it seems like it's over and the madness gets older for this girl, that's when it's time just a little dose of love. That's what we all need more of. Some say it's hope, and others say it's joy. But I say it's time to choose love. And it is not the have or have nots. And that is why I choose love. When I see people hurting, so many hearts heavy burdened, I ask myself why. And when life gives us trouble, we gotta not let the struggles take over our lives. That's when it's time to make up our minds and tell the world, don't give up on love. Some say it's hope, and others say it's joy. But I say it's time to choose love. And it is not the have or have not. And that is why I choose love. All over the world, what do we really need? Hey, love's not always such a simple thing, but there's so much joy it brings. That's when it's time to make up our minds and tell the world, don't give up on love. Some say it's hope, and others say it's joy. But I say it's time to choose love. And it is not the have or have nots. And that is why I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. Love. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. That's what the world needs more of. I choose love. 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 Love. I choose love. Some say it's hope, and others say it's joy. But I say it's time to choose love. And it is not the have or have nots. And that is why I choose love. All over the world, what do we really need? Hey, love's not always such a simple thing, but there's so much joy it brings.
I hope you enjoyed the video. I Choose Love. The single's available on iTunes, Spotify, all of the major platforms, streaming platforms. And soon to be coming out will be a remix released by Jon Redwine on his platform. And I'm just so excited. I'm really excited because we just found out that we are going to be distributing it. Expansion Records is going to be releasing it out of the UK, but also digitally worldwide. So the album release date is for March the 5th, 2021. Perfect for the new year. And we'll go in, then they're going to release a special single, their first single from the album called Take a Walk with Love. And that's going to be coming out on February the 12th, 2021, right near Valentine's Day. Take a Walk with Love. And we're going to have a video coming out that's going to highlight that single. And it's being directed and edited by Imhotep X from Electric Aesthetic. And in fact, he's the one that is filming this episode of Backyard with Sheree Brown. He's been doing a few of the latter ones that I've been doing. And then one of the other exciting things is that Charles Bibbs and I worked together for a year on ideas with the music, being inspired by the music and me being inspired by his art to come up with the art for the album cover. And he actually created a special piece called Love Is. And he's my favorite artist of all time. My home is filled with his artwork. He's internationally known. He's major. And I'm just so thankful that Charles Bibbs agreed to do this. So this is a way of coming out of the new year with love, going into the new year, taking that same love to get us through whatever we need to get through, because we've been going through a lot. But I believe that love will continue to help us all to get through it. Also, be on the lookout from my website, www.realsherybrown, REALSHE1R, and then 2 E's, Brown.com. I'm going to actually have a special gift in the new year, a special free download. So be from this album. So be on the lookout for it. And we'll have other information and goodies coming forward. And then the book with these women's stories will be coming out sometimes in 2021, some months after the album release. So always remember that tagline, I choose love. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how crazy, just hold on to I choose love. See you. My backyard, oh backyard.